Thanks guys for talking to Living Down Under today. So tell me a little bit about your story and how come you're living here in Australia?
Well, we came here originally 16 years ago as a couple backpacking, fell in love with the place, went home, tried to get our visa and it didn't work that time. Had our daughter and then decided to come back for the outside living and just to enjoy what Australia's got to offer. So every weekend we go off and do something different, bushwalks, beach, Barbies.
Dream world, movie world, sea world.
So it's been really, really good.
And when did you come here? How long ago?
We arrived in January the 17th, just after all the snow in England, and we came over and it's 40 degrees out here. So the first week was like a holiday. You're living on the beach before you try and sort out your house and your car and schools. So it's been amazing.
So how have you found finding work? Has that been easy for you?
I'm still running my business from the UK, so I'm okay. And Marcus?
I'm working for an Australian company here, which I sorted out before I came over.
Oh, fantastic. What do you do, Marcus?
I'm an assessor for work skills.
Oh, okay. That's handy to know. And who do you work for?
It's a company called Australian Construction Training Services.
Oh, okay. So what do they do? How can they help people?
Well, if you're in the construction industry and you need to get your NVQ qualifications converted from a UK qualification to an Australian qualification, we're the people to speak to.
Fantastic. That's a nice little plug there.
Hopefully I get a pay rise.
Yeah, maybe. And Sky, tell me about you, because life's pretty different here in terms of schooling.
Yeah.
So what are the main differences, do you think, here?
School here is a lot bigger and it's more, you do more outside, like back home, obviously because it's always wet and cold, you're always inside, where out here we have like outside classrooms and you do a lot more sport and stuff like that.
And how have you gone about making friends with that British accent you've got?
Everyone seems to love my accent.
Yeah. You kind of made special?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do like it, don't they, out here? And you've come to a good place that there's a lot of migrants here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of English people at my school as well, so I'm not the only one.
And she loves the cross country.
No, cross country is the worst.
You hate that? Is that your worst thing then?
Yeah.
What happens?
You're like running around doing cross country for school and then you see kangaroos and koalas just when you're just like at school. It's kind of weird and different.
Yeah, and how big are those koalas? Are they little ones or are they quite big, some of them?
Some of them are quite big.
And have you ever seen them boxing like they? No. I've seen a couple where my son goes to school. They've got kangaroos on the playing areas and I've seen a few of them boxing and things, and that's really, it's fascinating to watch.
We came to pick her up from school and there's a 7-foot kangaroo bouncing outside the school gates going down the road, and we were just amazed because you see them in the zoo, but that was surreal, really was surreal.
Only in Australia, guys, only in Australia. And Sally, you're here on holidays and you've actually been caught stuck here. Yeah. Tell us about that.
Well, due to fly back tomorrow, but it looks like I could be here at least another week, which is a bit of a shame, really.
It's tough, isn't it?
It's tough. The only thing is, Marcus, because we were due to fly home, he did 3 days of bush country walks, waterfalls, and taking me all places like that. So we've packed a lot in the last 3 days. So hopefully the next week I can
sit by that pool. The sun's out, so top your tan up.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, whole of Europe's shut down at the moment with that volcano, isn't it? So enjoy the sun while you get it, because I don't think there's much of it back at home at the moment.
No, when I came away, which obviously was nearly 17 days ago, it was still -1 in the mornings. There was, you might get a little bit of sunlight, but not much. Mainly rain. It was raining the day I came out. So.
And what have you had here?
Nothing but sunshine.
A good time guaranteed, would you say, Sally?
Oh, definitely. Like, if I could, I would. I wouldn't go back, but I have to go back.
Would you consider living here as a holiday maker now you've seen what these guys have set up for themselves?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Especially they live on Runaway Bay.
All right,
so the area
that's
there.
a beautiful area.
Yeah, and it's just amazing. Like we say, you can go from a town into a country within 20 minutes and just see all different things, different, even buildings. I don't think there's one building the same.
Yeah.
The only place
It's very individual, isn't it,
Yeah.
Australia, for that?
The only place I'd say was a bit different was Sovereign Island.
Kind of exclusive, hey?
Yeah, that was an exclusive island. But
Nice
no,
glass
definitely.
of champagne, though, on the order there.
I can understand, because she's my best friend, you know,
lovely.
leaving her or her coming over here was really hard. But I can go back knowing I know why she did it.
Yeah.
And we've made so many
Oh, yes,
friends. The Australians are friendly, the shopkeepers speak to you, and the expat community here is amazing. Do you know what I mean? We went to the first meet-up, you're introduced with loads of people, you make your own friends out of that group. We haven't stopped socialising since that first meeting.
Party time, hey?
It is, and it's
Apart from
lovely.
netball.
Yeah, I actually now play netball in a league,
Oh,
which I've never played netball since I left school.
Yeah.
Again, in England, I wouldn't do it. Over here, your whole perspective of life changes.
yeah.
Because the sun's shining, you do more outdoor stuff. You
Yeah, of
do
course
get
you do.
sporty.
Well, it makes you feel like doing more,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Instead of putting your toe out of bed with your socks on and feeling if the radiator's on.
Yep, definitely.
You know that it's going to be warm every morning when you get out of bed.
It's amazing. But no, would recommend it to anybody. Come over and live the dream.
Yeah, I might have to stay yet.
Well, you might be doing, yeah, if Europe closes down for a little bit longer. Who knows? So, Lorraine, what would you recommend for people sitting there at home watching this tonight?
Right, well, don't sit at home thinking, I really want to do that, but I can't. We've got one chance in life. Come over, give it that chance. If you don't like it, the worst thing you can do is go back home. It's sort of like, take that challenge, do it. We sit there and we make excuses. My family, my children's education, they've got everything that we've got in England over here, but it's bigger and it's better. So don't sit there regretting it for the rest of your life. Why didn't I do it?
Fantastic. Well, thank you for talking to Living Down Under. I really appreciate that.
Pleasure.
No problem.
You are more than welcome.